If you want to run your own AI agent without relying on third-party platforms, this is how you do it. Today we're installing OpenClaw on a VPS from scratch. First, what we need to do is we need to create a new Telegram bot. And in order to do this, what you need to do is you need to go to web.telegram.org, then follow the instructions on the screen on how to log in. So basically you'll need to scan a barcode using your Telegram application on your mobile phone, and then you'll be logged in into the web version of Telegram. So once you have logged in into Telegram, what you need to do is you need to start a conversation with BotFather. So in here, when you type BotFather, then you will see the option to basically start a conversation with it. And once you start a conversation with BotFather, what you need to do next is you need to type /new bot, and this is the command for creating a new bot. And what it's going to happen next is it's going to ask you a few questions. So the first question is basically, how do you want to call this bot? And it can be any name that you like. So I've called it Hello Claw 123. And then it's going to ask you another question, which is about the username of the bot. So you need to ensure that this is unique, and you might need to go through a few iterations. So this must be a unique name that doesn't exist in the Telegram ecosystem. So you need to be a bit creative with it. And for the purpose of this video, I've created a username called HelloClaw123 test and bot. So basically you need to ensure that the username finishes with _bot. So this is what makes the username valid. So once you have come up with a username, then you will get a notification message saying that the bot has been created successfully. And there will be one access token which you need to copy and save somewhere safe. So basically you need to treat this token as if this was your password for your bank account. Step number 2 is we need to buy a VPS. So there's many VPS providers on the internet. So I'm using Hetzner, and this is a German VPS provider which actually requires you to verify your identity before you can purchase a VPS server. So if you're not okay with that, there's many other alternative options which don't require any identity verification, so you can just go and buy that. So in case you want to go with Hetzner, basically what you need to do is once you sign up, you need to verify your identity. Once you sign in, you land on your dashboard. And then from this dashboard, what you need to do is you need to create a new project. So if you click on new project, then you can call it whatever you like. And then what you need to do is you need to click here, create server. So in here, what you need to do is you need to select the following options. So you need to choose the type of your server. And in our case, we're going to select the first one, which is cost optimized. And then we're going to select the architecture as ARM64. So after this, if you scroll down a little bit, you will see there's a bunch of different options about the spec of the VPS. So you can see there's different RAM memory, SSD memory, traffic, and so on. So we're going to choose the cheapest option, which is $475 per month. And then this gives us basically 4 GB of RAM, 40 GB of SSD, and then 20 terabytes traffic. After this, you scroll down, you can choose a location of your VPS. So I'll just go with the default, which is Helsinki. And then something that's very important, so the operating system on this VPS should be Ubuntu. So Ubuntu is one of the most supported operating systems for VPS, and you can't go wrong with it. After this, you have the option to choose networking, and we're going to select both options, so public IPv4, public IPv6. And then if you continue scrolling down, I think there's nothing else to select. So you need to basically choose a name for your VPS. So this can be any name that you like. And finally, what you need to do is you need to click on this button, which is create and buy now. And you can see that you basically can get up and running for 550 USD per month. So once you hit the create and buy now button, what's going to happen is if the purchase is successful, you're going to get a confirmation email which contains very important details which you need to basically save somewhere. And those details will be the IP address of the VPS as well as the password that you can use to log into your VPS server. And just like that, our OpenClaw assistant is now up and running 24/7. If you found this video useful, please like it and subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions with regards to the setup of OpenClaw or you need any help, you can join my school community. The link should be down below in the description. It's completely free to join and you don't need to pay anything. Thank you very much for your time and see you in the next video.